Planet Earth boasts endless natural beauty, from its majestic mountains to serene oceans. But beyond nature's wonders, humans have created absolutely immense structures that push the boundaries of architecture and engineering. From ancient civilizations to the modern times, these landmarks not only stand as testaments to human creativity, but also tell stories of cultural and historical significance. Join us as we explore these incredible feats, revealing the secrets and marvels that make them stand out. In this video, we venture around the globe, unveiling the world's most impressive man-made structures over the years. The Acropolis in Athens is a significant historical landmark, with structures dating back to the 5th century BC. This hill is home to significant attractions such as the Temple of Athena Nike, the Erechtheum, and the Parthenon. The latter, built in 447 BC at the height of the Athenian Empire, is a symbol of Greece, known for its many columns and architectural accuracy. It was erected with around 22,000 tons of marble hauled from Mount Pentelicus, roughly 16 kilometers away. Despite the primitive tools available, the construction processes were highly complex, with columns built with subtle bulges to counter optical illusions and appear perfectly straight. The structure's precise alignment and symmetry have sparked numerous speculations concerning the methods used by ancient constructors. The Parthenon's design uses the golden ratio, or approximately 1.618, a mathematical ratio thought to result in aesthetically beautiful compositions. For example, the Parthenon's breadth-to-height ratio, as well as the spacing of the columns, closely match this ratio, implying that the ancient Greeks used this idea on purpose to establish architectural harmony. The adoption of the golden ratio has led to supposition that the Greeks had sophisticated mathematical expertise and used these proportions to improve the structure's visual effect and balance. The Pyramids of Giza, possibly the world's most famous monuments, stand majestically on the outskirts of Cairo, overlooking the vast Sahara Desert. These pyramids, constructed over 3 generations during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom, are a stunning testament to ancient Egyptian architecture and craftsmanship. Among them, the Great Pyramid of Khufu is the oldest and only surviving member of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. It is Egypt's largest pyramid, originally standing at an impressive height of 481 feet, though today it stands at around 455 feet due to the loss of the outer casing stones over time. Interestingly, the nearby Pyramid of Khafre, although appearing larger due to its elevated position on the Giza Plateau, is slightly smaller in scale compared to Khufu's monumental structure. The construction of these pyramids continues to fascinate scientists and historians, with numerous theories proposed to explain their origins and purposes. Common knowledge attributes their construction to decades-long labor by thousands of skilled workers, rather than slaves as once thought. However, alternative theories propose the involvement of extraterrestrial entities or advanced ancient civilizations. One of the most compelling aspects of the Pyramids of Giza is their remarkable alignment with astronomical phenomena and geographical features. The proportions and orientation of the pyramids show significant similarities to the Earth's natural features, prompting debate regarding their intended significance and purpose. The Great Pyramid of Khufu, in particular, provides a unique connection to Earth's dimensions through accurate measurements and numerical correlations. For example, if you precisely measure the base perimeter of the Great Pyramid and multiply it by 43,200, you will get the equatorial circumference of Earth. This remarkable correlation is not accidental. It stems from a significant astronomical phenomenon known as the precession, the Earth's axis. Furthermore, the pyramid's alignment is essentially aligned to true north, implying a deliberate orientation with the Earth's cardinal directions. This precise numerical relationship indicates the ancient Egyptians' sophisticated understanding of astronomy and mathematics, as well as their ability to incorporate cosmic concepts into their building designs. The alignment and measurements suggest that the ancient Egyptians had an advanced knowledge of the world and the cosmos, far beyond what was once believed. Chichen Itza, found on the Yucatan Peninsula, is a world-renowned archaeological site. It was built by the Mayans approximately 600 AD and thrived as a busy city until 1221, when it was replaced by Mayapan as the region's new capital. At its core is the renowned Temple of Kukulkan, an immense stone pyramid adorned with 4 stairways representing the cardinal directions and precisely 365 steps, each equal to a day of the year. Notably, during the spring and autumn equinoxes, the temple's design aligns with the sun's beams, creating a stunning light and shadow display that demonstrates the Mayans' advanced astrological understanding. Besides from the Temple of Kukulkan, Chichen Itza has several other notable structures, including the ball court, where ritualistic games were staged, and the Wall of Skulls, which served as a terrible reminder of the city's deadly history. Also, the sacred cenote, a natural sinkhole thought to have been used for human sacrifices, contributes to the site's mystique and historical significance. Chichen Itza is a testament to the brilliance and intelligence of ancient Mayan culture, attracting people from all over the world to marvel at the secrets of its history. The Burj Khalifa, an architectural and engineering marvel, has 2 observation decks and a restaurant bar on its 122nd story. This tower, the tallest in the world, shames the famed Eiffel Tower at 2,715 feet, nearly twice the height of Mount Everest from base to peak. A team of up to 13,000 people worked relentlessly day and night during its construction, frequently erecting a new level in just 3 days. Beyond its outstanding height, the Burj Khalifa is an outstanding symbol of urban design innovation and sustainability. Its distinctive Y-shaped design not only adds to its visual attractiveness, but also increases structural stability and aerodynamic performance, allowing it to endure strong winds and seismic forces. Additionally, the Burj Khalifa's observation decks provide guests with incredible views of Dubai's skyline and surrounding desert scenery. The at-the-top observation deck on the 124th level is popular, offering an immersive experience that allows visitors to appreciate the city's beauty from dizzying heights. The tower is a tribute to human aspiration and technical development, representing Dubai's shift into a global center of trade and innovation. Its imposing presence continues to inspire awe and respect among both visitors and inhabitants, cementing its place as an enduring symbol of modern architecture. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, an iconic symbol of Italy, is known for more than just its tilt. Its construction, which began in 1173, was hampered by repeated halts, including wars and financial constraints. The Leaning Tower of Pisa tilts at an angle of about 3.97 degrees due to unstable foundation soil and began during its construction. Surprisingly, despite the accidental tilt, the tower has survived decades of seismic activity and terrible weather conditions thanks to constant preservation efforts. Aside from its uniqueness, the tower's interior features a spiral staircase going to the top, which provides amazing views of the neighboring Piazza dei Miracoli and the city of Pisa. Visitors can also tour the 7 bells located within the tower. The Leaning Tower of Pisa symbolizes human resolve, as engineers and professionals work tirelessly to stabilize and maintain its tilt within safe parameters. Its lean has even influenced scientific studies on structure stability and soil mechanics, providing critical knowledge to engineering disciplines around the world. Today, the tower is not only a symbol of Italy, but also an ongoing legacy, one of which stemmed from a mistake somewhere along the way. The Eiffel Tower, named after its designer Gustave Eiffel, is an iconic emblem of France and a must-see while visiting Paris. Built over 2 years at the end of the 19th century, the tower initially served as the grand entrance to the 1889 World's Fair. At 324 meters tall, it was the world's highest man-made structure until the Empire State Building surpassed it in 1930. The tower is made of iron and has 18,038 separate components linked together with 2.5 million bolts. The construction involved roughly 300 workers, which was amazing given the technological restrictions at the time. Despite initial criticism from some prominent artists and intellectuals who deemed it an eyesore, the tower gained immense popularity and became a lasting symbol of French innovation. Interestingly, the Eiffel Tower was supposed to be destroyed after 20 years. However, its service as a radio telegraph station, followed by broadcast transmissions during the First World War, cemented its status as a permanent part of the Paris skyline. Today, tourists can take a lift to the observation deck and enjoy views over the city's boulevards and parks. Borobudur, located in Indonesia, is the world's largest Buddhist temple, built from a staggering 2 million volcanic stone blocks. It dates back to the 9th century and fell into disrepair before being rediscovered in the 1800s, after which it underwent significant restoration. The monument's structure consists of 6 square platforms topped by 3 circular levels. A symbolic journey of enlightenment unfolds as visitors ascend from the bottom through the 3 levels of Buddhist cosmology: the realm of forms and the world of formlessness. At sunrise, Borobudur's allure is particularly captivating, attracting numerous visitors seeking to witness its beauty at dawn. The temple is decorated with nearly 2,000 reliefs and 500 Buddha sculptures, each painstakingly sculpted to illustrate different Buddhist teachings. Borobudur is a tribute to ancient architectural ingenuity and spiritual commitment, attracting visitors from all over the world to experience its profound, tranquility, and ageless wisdom. Petra emerges from Jordan's desert, hidden between deep canyons. Nomads, millennia ago, carved this medieval city into the pink sandstone cliffs, where it flourished with beautiful gardens, mansions, and markets. Nestled between the Red and Dead Seas, Petra's once thriving civilization is now in ruins, with abandoned caves, temples, and tombs hidden beneath the city walls. Exploring Petra presents a fascinating combination of natural beauty and incredible architecture. The creation of Petra required rigorous planning and an extensive understanding of the surrounding geography. The Nabateans constructed an extensive water management system that comprised of dams, reservoirs, and aqueducts. This system not only provided a steady supply of water in the dry region, but it also sustained the gardens and mansions that helped Petra become a thriving commercial and cultural hub. The 2-story treasury with its exquisitely carved facade is without a doubt the highlight here. Beyond its impressive exterior, the interior reveals a royal tomb, reminiscent of scenes from an Indiana Jones film. However, numerous additional treasures are also hidden in its sandstone cliffs, ranging from the huge monastery to the dramatic Sikh, a tiny ravine leading to the city's center. Each corner of Petra tells stories of its illustrious past, inviting visitors to explore. The Ifugao rice terraces, situated on the island of Luzon, provide an intriguing glimpse into centuries-old farming practices. Over 2,000 years ago, the Ifugao ethnic group carved these terraces into the curves of the Cordilleras Mountains, demonstrating an incredible feat of engineering. These terraces, which dominate the landscape near the town of Banawe, show the creative thinking of old farming systems, precisely built to maximize fertile land in steep terrain. Beyond their aesthetic appeal, these terraces are a living monument to sustainable agriculture, as they are still used by local communities to cultivate rice today. Each terrace shows the people's strong connection to their land and customs. Also, the rice terraces are more than just a tourist attraction. They symbolize centuries of indigenous wisdom and custom. The Colosseum, an iconic monument of ancient Rome, shows the Roman Empire's grandeur. Located in the heart of Rome, this massive oval amphitheater is one of history's renowned architectural wonders, having stood for nearly 2 millennia. Its tall outside walls, made up of 3 levels of immense arcades, encircle a spacious interior that once hosted an array of events. Spectators often packed the Colosseum's wide sitting sections to watch gladiatorial bouts, animal hunts, and even simulated naval battles. The amphitheater, which could seat up to 80,000 people, was a hub spectacle in ancient Rome. Beneath the arena's floor is a network of tunnels and chambers that once housed the gladiators, animals, and machinery required for the elaborate performances. Today, tourists can explore these corridors and learn about the logistics of creating such spectacular events. The Colosseum is claimed to be haunted by the spirits of slain gladiators and exotic animals who died inside its walls. Many tourists have experienced bizarre sightings and unexplained phenomena while touring this ancient monument, adding another layer of mystery to its fascinating past. The Golden Gate Bridge, a suspension bridge that crosses the Golden Gate Strait between San Francisco and Marin County, is an iconic symbol of California and the USA. It took 4 years to build and was finished in 1937, making it the largest ever suspension bridge span at the time. Its unusual red-orange color was chosen specifically to improve visibility in the area's regular fog. Aside from its aesthetic appeal, the bridge is a feat of engineering, with looming towers and a complex cable system supporting the roadway. Its construction exhibited human inventiveness, as it overcame massive challenges such as powerful tides, deep waters, and high winds. It has appeared in several films, artworks, and cultural references, cementing its reputation as a beloved national symbol. Additionally, the Golden Gate Bridge remains an important link between San Francisco and Marin County, with over 100,000 Americans using the bridge as part of their journey on the daily. The Sydney Opera House, a magnificent structure of the 20th century, was designed by architect Itza, who envisioned its design based on a grand sailing ship. This famous monument stages more than 1,500 performances each year across its numerous spaces. The Opera House, set against the backdrop of Sydney Harbour and the Royal Botanic Gardens, is one of Australia's most recognized attractions. Notably, the Sydney Opera House was a massive feat that featured cutting-edge engineering and technology. Its unusual sail-like roofs, containing over 1 million tiles, required extensive planning and precision to complete. Despite major issues during construction, including budgetary limits and mechanical complications, the Opera House was eventually built. The Opera House acts as an artistic center, attracting performers from all over the world. Its varied range of shows, including opera, theater, concerts, and ballet, illustrates its robust artistic power. The Statue of Liberty, a gift from France to the United States, stands proudly on Liberty Island as an everlasting symbol recognized around the world. The statue, built in France, was completed in July 1884 and moved to New York the following year. It served as an iconic landmark, greeting millions of immigrants coming in the United States from 1886 and the Jet Age. Lady Liberty, standing at a height of 305 feet, draws attention from her pedestal. Visitors can scale the statue for panoramic views of Brooklyn and see Gustave Eiffel's elaborate structural framework. The statue was designed by Auguste Bartholdi and has an iron and steel framework with copper plates on the exterior. A symbol of freedom and democracy, the statue's torch-bearing arm reaches skyward, representing enlightenment and hope for all who seek refuge in the United States. Natural oxidation has caused the Statue of Liberty's color to change from copper to a characteristic green tinge over time. This process occurs when the copper surface combines with environmental factors involving moisture and oxygen, generating a protective layer of copper carbonate called verdigris. The Taj Mahal, located in northern India, is an imposing white marble structure commissioned by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in honor of his beloved wife. This masterpiece is renowned as one of the best representations of Mughal architecture due to its pristine preservation and design. The monument is an integrated complex that includes a white-domed marble mausoleum, several ancillary buildings, reflecting pools, and expansive ornamental gardens adorned with flowering trees and shrubs. Constructed over 2 decades by a workforce of thousands, its architectural beauty is matched only by its craftsmanship. Its symmetrical design and precise proportions reflect the Mughal style, which is distinguished by elaborate geometric patterns and delicate floral decorations. The main tomb, with its famous dome standing 240 feet above ground, is the complex's focal point, representing eternal love and devotion. The Basilica of St. Peter, found in the Vatican City, is the heart of the Catholic world. Its massive interior, towering to a height of 400 feet, is capable of holding structures as large as the Space Shuttle or even the Statue of Liberty. The basilica is built on the spot where St. Peter, one of Jesus Christ's apostles, was crucified and buried. Construction on the existing basilica began in 1506 and was completed in 1615, spanning several decades and including works of great artists such as Michelangelo and Bernini. Notably, Michelangelo designed the majestic dome, while Bernini created the enormous St. Peter's Square. Today, the Basilica of St. Peter is an everlasting representation of faith, drawing pilgrims from all over the world. Its architecture and history continue to draw admiration and adoration. In addition, the Basilica hosts a variety of religious rites and events, confirming its status as a spiritual landmark for Catholics around the world. For nearly a millennium, Hagia Sophia stood as the largest cathedral globally. Hagia Sophia was originally built as an Eastern Orthodox cathedral in the year 537. This was during the time when Istanbul was still known as Constantinople. In 1453, it was converted into an Ottoman mosque. Today, it serves as a museum, welcoming people of all religions to appreciate its historical significance. The structural marvel of Hagia Sophia lies prominently in its magnificent dome, a feat of engineering excellence that remains awe-inspiring to this day. The dome, built using unique techniques, demonstrates the expertise of Byzantine architecture. Exploring Hagia Sophia takes you on a trip through time, with intriguing murals and artifacts that reveal the city's fascinating past. The Hagia Sophia, an embodiment of architectural ingenuity, and its legacy continues to captivate and inspire travelers from every corner of the world. The Great Wall of China is the longest man-made structure in the world, spanning through 15 Chinese provinces and territories. It was constructed across 6 Chinese dynasties and is composed of a system of connecting walls and moats that were intended to serve as a defensive barrier against invasion. The wall was primarily built to protect Chinese states and empires against invasions and raids by various nomadic groups and military incursions from the north. The Great Wall, which dates back over 2,000 years, exemplifies exceptional engineering ingenuity. Interestingly, walking the full length of the Great Wall of China would take around 18 months, which goes to show its sheer size. Despite its age, some sections of the wall remain relatively intact, while others have succumbed to the ravages of time and nature. Millions of people labored to build the wall, which is composed of bricks, stone, and rammed earth. Its strategic location along rough terrain posed significant hurdles during construction, but remains as a tribute to ancient Chinese craftsmanship and military strategy. Situated on the 330-foot-high peak of Corcovado in Rio de Janeiro, the Christ the Redeemer overlooks the city with arms outstretched. Construction on this statue began in the year 1922. Standing 98 feet tall with a 92-foot arm spread, it is the world's tallest Art Deco statue, made of reinforced concrete and clad in soapstone. Typically, visitors use a vertical cog train to the summit's base. From there, they ascend hundreds of steps to the peak. However, modern tourists can now use lifts and escalators, which have been put up to make the journey smoother. The construction process for Christ the Redeemer is fascinating. Brazilian engineer Heitor da Silva Costa and French sculptor Paul Landowski collaborated on the statue's design. The soapstone used for the exterior was chosen for its strength and ease of use. Despite its tremendous size, the statue was assembled in sections and erected on the mountain, ensuring that each portion was transported and positioned precisely. And that's a wrap. Be sure to share your favorite structure from this video in the comment section below. We will reply to your comments and would love if you'd subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We hope you enjoyed this video and wish to hear about your travel plans for the rest of the year. Check out another one of our videos here.